Welcome back, future medicos. In this video, we are going to look at the various private medical colleges available at Puducherry, how to get admission in Puducherry, where to apply, who will conduct the counseling, what are the cutoff marks for these colleges in 2019. We will cover all these details in this video. So let me start with the number of medical colleges or private medical colleges in Puducherry. So totally we have 3 private medical colleges in Puducherry. Of course, I'm not including the deemed universities. I'm only looking at the private self-financing medical colleges that comes under the state medical university. So the number 1 is Puducherry Institute of Medical Sciences, or PIMS shortly known as. The second one is Sri Manakula Vinayagar Medical College. And the third is Sri Venkateshwara Medical College and Research Institute. So these are the 3 private medical colleges. Now let us look at the number of seats under each of these colleges. To start with PIMS, PIMS has a total intake of 150 seats, out of which 55 seats are reserved for government quota. And within management quota, again, we have 2 categories, minority management quota and others management quota. Now within minority management quota, you can see that 75 seats in PIMS are reserved for Christian minority candidates. Now to be eligible for these 75 seats, to participate in the counseling for this minority quota, you need to be a resident of Puducherry, plus you need to be a Christian minority candidate. So other state candidate cannot participate in the counseling for these 75 seats. And the other state candidates also cannot participate in the government quota. Both they cannot. Then other state candidates can participate in which counseling? So they can participate in any seats that are shown under others category. And if you are an NRI, you can participate in NRI category. For these 2 columns, other state candidates are eligible. Okay, both NRI list and others category. For the other 2, only the local candidates are eligible. The second college, Sri Manakula Vinayagar. Once again, 150 seats totally, 55 seats for government quota, and others category has 95 seats. So this college has a lot of seats where other state candidates can participate, about 95 seats. The third college, Sri Venkateshwara Medical College. This is a Telugu minority college. Here the total seats is 150, out of which 55 seats are reserved for government quota and 75 seats are reserved for minority category, for which to qualify under this minority category, you should be a Telugu minority candidate and you should be a resident of Union Territory of Puducherry. And then under others category, there are only 5 seats, and under NRI category, there are 15 seats. So if you look at the total number of seats, the total intake is 450, out of which 165 are reserved for government quota, and minority category takes 150 seats. If you are a candidate from other state, you will be interested in these 110 seats. So these are the 110 seats you are going to compete if you are from other state. If you are within Puducherry, then you can compete for government quota, you can compete for minority quota, you can compete for others quota. All these are open for Puducherry candidates. Now the important thing you need to take note, even though 110 seats looks low, typically these 150 seats don't get filled by minority category. Normally, if there are any vacancies from these 150 seats, those will be added to the others category in mop-up round. Okay, so these 150 seats, some of them might come back to others category. Last year, I think around 100 seats were added back to the others category, roughly around 100 seats. I don't have the exact number, but it's around 100 seats. Now let's move further. What is the fee structure? All the colleges, all the 3 colleges, the fee structure is the same, or at least around the same number. So the government fixed fee is 16 lakhs per annum. This is for management quota, whether it is minority category or others category, it is 16 lakhs per annum. So this is the fee fixed by the government for the academic year until 2019. Now we are not sure whether the fee structure is going to change for 2020 or is it going to remain the same. Still, we have not got any notification. So this is based on 2019 prospectus. So it is 16 lakhs per annum. The actual fees might slightly be higher, including hostel charges and few more expenses might be there. So probably target or probably plan somewhere between 16 to 20 lakhs. Okay, it might come close to 20 lakhs, including hostel. So plan for that 16 to 20 lakhs. And what is the NRI fees? NRI fees is 20 lakhs per annum plus 50,000. So it's about 20.5 lakhs. Again, you need to add hostel expenses and things like that. So probably it might be slightly higher than the 20.5. But this is the fee structure shown in the prospectus. 16 lakhs for management quota and 20.5 lakhs for NRI quota. Who conducts the counseling for all these private medical colleges in Puducherry? It is conducted by Centralized Admission Committee, Puducherry, or shortly it is known as CENTAC. So CENTAC is the admission authority for Puducherry private medical colleges and government colleges. Where to apply? Of course, you need to apply to CENTAC, but the website address is centacpuducherry.in. You can go to this website and apply. Right now, the applications are not open. So once the applications are open, you can apply to centacpuducherry.in. Counseling. CENTAC will conduct 2 rounds of online counseling. So the application is online. The first 2 rounds of counseling is done online. But the third round, that is the mop-up round, is done by spot counseling. What do we mean by spot counseling? You need to physically go to Puducherry and attend the counseling on the spot. And if there are vacancies, immediately it will be offered to you. You need to pay the full fees for the entire year and then take the admission. So there is no time for you to think. Immediately on the spot, you will get the admission. So that is only for mop-up round. And finally, if there are any vacancies at the end of mop-up round, CENTAC will surrender the seats to the private medical colleges, and the private medical colleges will subsequently conduct something called stray round. Okay, the stray vacancy round is conducted by the colleges themselves. CENTAC will not be involved, but CENTAC will provide a list. What list? They will provide a list, 1:10 list. What is 1:10 list? In case there are like 50 vacancies for stray vacancy round, then CENTAC will prepare a list of candidates, which is like 50 into 10, 500 candidates CENTAC will prepare and send to the colleges. So the colleges has to fill the seats from the 500 seats. So if you are not in the 1:10 list, better don't take the risk and approach the college, because it might always be a problem. So CENTAC will prepare a 1:10 list, and if your name is in the 1:10 list, you need to go to the colleges directly and get the admission formalities done if it is possible for you to get the seat. Conversion of minority quota into general management quota. This is what I explained in case at the end of 2 rounds of counseling. Okay, the first round, it will be a minority quota category. Second round, it will be a minority quota category. In case at the end of 2 rounds, the seats are not filled and they are vacant, it will be converted into general management quota seats. That is the others category, it will be converted. So that's what I try to show you, that don't just look at the 110 numbers. Some seats from minority quota will be added. So probably finally for the mop-up round, when you consider the mop-up round, totally probably around 200 seats might be filled by others category. Now let's look at the cutoff marks for the management quota, that is the others category. I'm not talking about the minority category here. This is the others category. In 2019, what was the cutoff? So let's look at the cutoff for round 1, round 2 and mop-up. The first one I want to talk about is PIMS, which is slightly a more popular college within Puducherry. Round 1 cutoff, you can see that It's extremely higher, 581. Round 2, it came down to 344, and mop up, it came down to 330 marks. Sri Venkateshwara Medical College, round 1, the cutoff was 557, round 2, 284, and subsequently mop up 269. Manakula Vinayagar, 519 was the round 1 cutoff. Round 2, the cutoff was 305. Mop up round, the cutoff was 289 marks. So these are the cutoff for the various private colleges under others management category. Now, what is the cutoff for minority category, right? If you are a Puducherry resident and if you qualify for either Telugu minority or Christian minority, this is what the cutoff you can look at. Basically, PIMS, which is a Christian minority college, round 1 cutoff was 110, round 2 cutoff was 128, and mop-up round, there is no seats because all the seats were converted, whatever the vacancies were converted to general management category. Similarly, Sri Venkateshwara, Telugu minority, round 1 cutoff was 109, round 2 cutoff was 139. Basically, these are not cutoff because there were so many seats still vacant. So basically, there are no candidates below this mark available in Puducherry to take the seat. As simple as that. Okay. So as far as minority quota is concerned in Puducherry, as long as you pass the NEET, probably you should be able to get a seat. Okay, these are the information I wanted to share with you. If you have any specific questions about Puducherry, please leave a comment. I will get back to you. I hope to see you in some other video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.